Hey, good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I surely am. And just give me a quick minute so I could sit down. Oi. Uh. Shout out to Sam Gerner, Leti Cantu. Let me see if I could put my phone. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to fix the camera. Anyway, I'm here at my mother-in-law's house. My wife used to live. Shout out to Erica Ramirez, Sabrina Garcia. I think I've seen that name before. I think that's one of the haters. Salud, guys. Shout out to Jen Piazza. Shout out to Norma Pinto. Shout out to Liz Cantu. Rosie Reyes. I was a little bit busy today. First and foremost, we're in the void. The void is that period after Christmas and right before the New Year. We don't know what day it is. We don't know whether we should start drinking or not. And anyway, so just enjoy my days off, guys. I am wearing the same tracksuit from yesterday. I actually spent the night here. We were supposed to cross back yesterday. And but it got here. It got late, so I didn't have anything to wear today because I didn't bring any clothes. So I just had to wear the same thing. So just before the haters, they're like, "Oh, he's wearing the same tracksuit that his mom gave him." So yeah, I'm wearing the same thing, guys. Normally I don't wear the same thing twice, but I didn't have any. I didn't have anything to wear today. Yesterday I went with my wife. We had a date night. And we went to a little restaurant in Matamoros called La Bernal, and we went there before, so I wanted to go there again. Had some barbecue, some Mexican barbecue, and some good drinks. So if you guys look at the story before it expires, you can see the drinks that me and my wife had. Delicious food. And shout out to Mary Macias. Shout out to RJ. Valerie Diaz. So, yeah, yesterday was pretty chill, pretty laid back. I was with my wife, the kids. We actually went to take a picture yesterday as well. So I'll share the picture when it comes out. But yeah, just a little date night yesterday. Today, like I said, just woke up kind of late. Spent the night over here at my mother-in-law's house, and this room actually was where my wife used to sleep in. So, and actually, this is our old bed. This bed, we brought this from Brazil when we moved to Houston. We brought this bed, so this is our old bed. My wife's and I old bed when we lived in Brazil. So we brought it over here, and every time we spend the night here, we just stay here. So anyway, so just been enjoying my days off. Anyway, guys, so let's get to the point, right? That's why we're all here, to find out what the chisme is. Shout out to Jose Martinez. So anyway, La Roña has been talking about me nonstop. Like literally, my ears are red. I'm not joking, guys. Look, literally, my ears are red. My ears are red because La Roña does not stop talking about me. She has 10,000 other topics to talk about, but every topic is me. Literally, I'm not joking. Every time La Roña makes a video, 10,000 other topics, but every video, all 300 videos. If you look at her videos from YouTube, it should already be over 300 videos, right? I checked yesterday and it was like 297. So by now it's 300 plus videos. And literally, if you watch, I mean, y'all don't have to, but if you ever are curious to just go into every video. Every video is about me. So La Roña can't stop lying and saying that she doesn't talk about me, that she has 10,000 other things to talk about, but it's always about me. And every now and then, Cecilia's name is brought up, La Backstabber's name is brought up, Glow Getter's name is brought up, my wife's name is brought up, even my kids now are brought up. My mom is brought up, my dad is brought up, even the damn dog. Oh, sorry, even Molly's brought up nowadays. But she has 10,000 other topics to talk about, and but we know it's not true. And if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have literally she wouldn't have any content. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to address some of the things that she made three. She talked about me for 3 hours, and then she goes today like, I only talked about you for 2 hours. Well, bitch, you forgot that the video you made for 2 hours was actually part two. There's a part one right before that video, which is like over 30 minutes long. So it's almost like 3 hours worth of talking about me. Anyway, so I did wanted to bring something up. Um, I wanted to talk about Mika the Scammer. There's really not a whole lot to talk about, but I mean, just because it's been mentioned last night. So Mika Sanchez, aka Mika the Scammer, and she's still a scammer, guys. I still stand by what I said. Mika was a girl who I met last year, and I helped her make a GoFundMe because she was getting kicked out from her apartment. And she's like, Frank, I need some help. I need some help, Frank. They're kicking me out of my apartment. And I was like, okay, let me see what I could do, right? So I made a GoFundMe for this girl. And so I made a GoFundMe, and I actually gave her the money. And the thing is, GoFundMe, you have to wait days. Like when you want to take out the money, it's not an instant transaction, right? So I had to take money from my own pocket, and of course I had to wait till GoFundMe reimbursed me. So I paid her, whatever amount of funds we collected, and I paid her. And I think I even gave her some extra money. Like I think I had like, I don't know, 30 or 40 bucks. I don't know. But long story short, guys, Mika the Scammer. She said she was getting kicked out, and then we learned that it wasn't the first time that she was making these fundraisers because she couldn't pay the apartment. And she had this boyfriend who is actually still with her. So I don't know why she was making these fundraisers when she has a guy that can work as well. But she was getting, she was being like, trying to create a pity party for being a single mom, and yet the guy was always living with her. And I'm gonna show the pictures, but even the guy kicked her ass. Like the guy laid hands on her, and this is verifiable. I'll post those pictures in a bit if you guys want, but just because I'm talking about it, I'll kind of I don't have it with me right now, but I will post it shortly. But anyway, back I think it was in December. So in December of last year, she had mentioned that she wasn't with her guy anymore because the guy got arrested for domestic violence. He laid hands on her. He choked the shit out of her, and she's like, "Frank, I'm done. I'm done." And another pity party and whatever. But at this time, I didn't believe her anymore. Anyway. So she goes on La Roña's show, and she talks about that I wanted to do something with her, which is not true. And the only thing I have to say about that is, there was a small period of time where I shouldn't have done it, of course. I shouldn't have flirted, but it was Mika Sanchez that actually wanted to, like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what she wanted, but right, like, I remember she messaged me once and she's like, Frank, I gotta see you. And I'm like, what do you mean you want to see me? So that was kind of weird. It threw me off. And I didn't know what she meant. Frank, I want to see you. And because that when somebody messages you, I want to see you, like that could mean different things. So sure enough, I did something stupid, and I asked her, "Well, send me a picture." No, wait, I forgot. So when I told her what she meant by seeing me, she's the one that sent me the picture, and she sent me like a half naked picture, pretty much. So I kind of got the hint of what she wanted. You know what I mean? So that was kind of weird because we had talked like not that much, but when she asked me, Frank, I want to see you, and I asked her, what do you mean see me? And then she sent me a picture, and she was like half naked. Now, I don't want to blame Mika for everything because at the end of the day, like guys do stupid things, and I was kind of like stupid to kind of go along with the conversation. You know what I mean? But um, but nothing happened between me and Mika the Scammer. So just let it be known. Um, it was kind of weird, because I always had the back of my mind like this is kind of weird. So we may have talked for like I don't know, a couple days within a week, and then like I kind of stopped talking in that maybe flirty way. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, I'm not taking anything away. Like sometimes you have to own up to your mistakes, and yes, I kind of went along with it. So you know, if they want to call it as exposing me, is really not anything exposed because I mean I didn't really do anything. But at the end of the day, I do admit that I shouldn't have gone along with it. Um, and you know, but that was like last year. And here's the thing, guys. So after that happened, after I said, like basically, when I felt like it wasn't right going in that direction, I kind of stopped talking to her in that way. So anything after that was just more like, hey, like, cause she asked me for the GoFundMe and stuff, and I'm like, okay, like I helped her with the GoFundMe, and there was never any back and forths like flirty messages after that. So it was like pretty much like, yes, I do admit I shouldn't have done that, but there was never anything between me and her. I never pressured nobody. She throws this pity party with Mika. Oh, he made me feel some sort of way, bitch. I didn't make you feel any fucking sort of way. Just fucking admit it. You know what I mean? So that's what happened with Mika and me. Like there was nothing ever happened. The most that happened was that she sent me a picture. Um, that is all that happened. Now, but here's the thing. So what La Roña forgets to say about all that, there was some pictures where Mika Sanchez is naked, like literally, she's half naked because she was sending these pictures to everybody. And you know who had these naked pictures? It wasn't me. The only picture I ever got from Mika was one picture, guys. I only got one picture from Mika, and she's like half naked, like you can't see anything. It's more like a bra and stuff, bra and panties. But who had the naked pictures? And you know who was spreading those naked pictures? And actually, it wasn't Breezy. La Roña had those pictures. Because me and La Roña and other people were in a group. And she was posting those pictures. And she's like, mira la pinche Mika tranzas. So La Roña was actually spreading these naked pictures. And she knows. She's just acting stupid. And of course, those pictures were then, put out there. Because guys, I remember Mika was supposed to be in some show called Real Politics. Uh, Real Politics was a show. I don't know if it's still around, but at the time, they were kind of they were the ones that interviewed Vanessa with trying to think of the guy's name from Bronzo. With Roman Perez and the other guy, Manny, the one who goes Manny the Mike. So at that time, the show had a little bit of popularity because they had done an interview with Vanessa, and Vanessa basically went off on them and stuff. So they had a little, popularity at that time. And then Mika happened to supposedly was going to be on their show, and she was on their show like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. However, when Roman discovered that Mika had some naked pictures floating around, and they kept asking Mika, do you have naked pictures? And she kind of tried to play it off and say that she didn't. Well, guess who actually had posted or spread those naked pictures? That was actually La Roña. La Roña had given them out to, like, she had them. I don't know how she got them, but she had them. Oh, okay. There, guys. See, I already. There is a video. Yeah, there you go. No pasa nada says there is a video La Roña made showing Mika's scandalous pics and saying Mika was saying was selling herself online. Boom! Toma tu leche! Toma tu leche! In Roña's voice. But how come La Roña doesn't say that? How come La Roña doesn't say that she's the one that actually had those naked pictures? I never had any naked pictures. I never asked Mika, hey, like, send me a naked picture. I never asked Mika for anything, really. Now, let's see. So that's pretty much. Oh, so anyway, Mika yesterday mentioned. Mentioned that she lives in Houston now since July or something like that. But what Mika forgets to mention, because she keeps saying that I made her feel some way because she was at the lowest point of her life. What she doesn't mention is that she's still scamming people and not telling that she's still with the same guy. She's still with the same guy that she was lying to everybody about, saying that she was a single mom and she couldn't pay her rent. So basically, she's going out with some guy that can't pay her bills. That can't pay the bills, basically. So Mika's still scamming people by making people believe that she's a single mom and that she moved to Houston to do better. Okay, I get that. If you want to move to another place to, get a job, whatever, okay, that's fine. Nobody's taking it away. But be honest and tell people that literally you were scamming people, telling people you're a single mom. And all this time along, you had a fucking guy that's basically, he's a deadbeat because he doesn't want to work. Why didn't she tell that to the people? And trust me, guys, there's proof of this, so I'll share with that later. So that's what I wanted to bring up because, obviously my name was mentioned. Okay, so guys, here's a question by Liz. Liz says, Frank, I have a question. If me sending money makes me a mistress, does her peacocks who send her money make her lesbians? Nothing wrong with the same sex. I just have nothing against LGBTQ. But if we're playing spade for spade, then what should the peacocks be called? And yes, Liz, that's a good point because, I understand. You sent me money, and I don't know. It's already been like in the thousands by now, right? But the peacock sent her even as much or more. Thousands of dollars. No, but like literally, guys, peacocks have sent La Roña some money, and some of them, they have generous wallets, and they give her hundreds of dollars all the damn time. So what do the peacocks make her? Are they, lesbian peacocks? I don't know. Maybe. So just putting that out there. I mean, if we want to compare, rice and the beans. Um, so anyway, that was that with Mika. What else? What else did Aronia talk about? I'm trying to think, guys, because most of these. Mm, damn, I already forgot, guys. My apologies. Oh, guys, trust me. La Roña is gonna make a video after this. Now, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't think I'll make it long. If I go over an hour, I'll stop it exactly at 1 hour, guys. So trust me, I won't make a 3 hour video. I don't need to make another video after this video, and I will make another video when she makes a video of me making a video of her making a video. Guys, I only need to make one video a day. Um, Marlene Couto. Marlene's one of our Brazilian followers. She says she went from saying she was gonna go off from Facebook for 6 days, and now she's all day. Guys, La Roña is a fucking liar. Oh, I remember, guys. I know what I was gonna talk about. So, guys, what I really want to talk about is how La Roña tried to frame La Chiskiada, and she's shedding bricks right now because she knows that what I'm saying is true. And there's I wouldn't say hundreds, but there's dozens of people that she tried to get involved to frame Chiskis. All right. So, and what I'm going to tell you guys is something that I kind of knew, but I didn't have all the details. And I won't share everything right away until after the new year, because I'm not at home yet. So once I get home and I could sit down, I could put everything together. I pretty much have everything together, but I'm not into my computer to look at those details all in front of me. So that's going to be another video, guys. And La Roña says that she's going to talk about me no more, so we'll see. She says that after the new year, she's done talking about me in La Roña's voice. But anyway, what I could tell you really quick is that last year, guys, here's what happened last year. La Roña last year, I want to say around October, she colluded with Claudia Jaramillo. Claudia Jaramillo is basically the lady who helped out Chiskis for quite some time last year. And Ophelia Painter is not involved in any way. I just want to kind of put that out there. But anyway, but La Roña tried to frame Chiskis by getting money, buying drugs, and Claudia basically put the drugs in Chiski's car, and they tried to frame Chiskis by driving around Brownsville so that she can get caught driving dirty. Now, what happened, like I said, guys, all these details, I'm going to put them all together. So y'all don't worry. I will get them all together. But what happened is Chiskis ended up leaving to Willacy County. Okay. So the plan was for Claudia to plant drugs in Chiski's car, but the mastermind behind the plan was La Roña. So basically, La Roña told Claudia, hey, I'm going to get some money. You get the drugs, plant in Chiski's car, and then in Brownsville, you know how they don't fuck around, because in Willis County, they don't do shit. And then have Chiskis drive around dirty, and then the police can catch Chiskis driving dirty. However, what happened is Chiskis didn't end up staying in Brownsville. She actually ended up going to Willacy County that night. So basically, the plan didn't go according to plan. And even La Roña makes a video accusing Claudia of taking the money, because supposedly it wasn't even real drugs that were bought, but if not, like, flour or whatever. And even La Roña says, "Me chingaste, Claudia. But it's only $100. $100 is no pasa nada. It's only $100. You know. So that's what happened, guys. And many of you guys know that have been around what I'm talking about. Y'all may remember that video, and that video is probably out there. I just need to find it in my computer because I have lots of clips that have been sent to me these last few weeks. But I'm not at home right now. I'm on vacation. But I remember when all that happened, I didn't know anything about it because that weekend I was in New Orleans. I was in New Orleans, so the only thing I do remember La Roña asking me is she was asking people if they could give her money, but she didn't want to say for what. And now it turns out that what she needed the money for was to get money to buy drugs so that Claudia could buy the drugs, put the drugs in the car, and basically try to frame Chiskis. And guys, this is a true story, and that's why La Roña's she's shedding bricks. And trust me, guys, she's gonna go live right now. She's gonna go live in, I don't know, give it 3 hours. But Ophelia Painter has nothing to do with this, okay? So even Vanessa talked about this as far as the how she was trying to get framed for driving around dirty. Now, that's one incident, guys. Like I said, this happened in October, right? Chiski's getting beat up. That's another incident. Now, did La Roña have anything to do with Chiski's beating? I don't know. You know, I used to say that I didn't think at all that La Roña had anything to do with it. But because I know now La Roña is capable of doing some bullshit. Well, just think of all the bullshit she's done, guys, and all the fucking lies that she creates. Like I said, this event with her trying to frame Chiskis, do not doubt that La Roña would plan something like this. Like, keep in mind, guys, literally, La Roña lied for 20 fucking days straight about the recording until she was caught red-handed. And then she had to say, well, I only lied because I was trying to help a friend. You know what I mean? So, that is what I know. And there's audios of La Roña talking about how she needed the money so that they could buy drugs and try to frame Chiski. Like I said, all this is in my computer, guys. I'll be sharing that in a couple of days. I'm gonna enjoy I'm gonna let La Roña dwell on this, and she's gonna be going crazy. She's gonna be like yelling. She's gonna be, oh, Frank. You know, she's gonna be yelling and all. You know, it's fine. Let her do her own thing, guys. I'm just gonna let it. You know, I'm just gonna put this out there and you know, let her go crazy because right now she's she's shitting bricks because she knows that what I'm saying is true. You know, and most of y'all remember, like, these videos La Roña made. Even she made them. Even she made videos on how Claudia took those $100. So, you know, she's shedding bricks, trying to figure out who she talked to, what she sent. Now, Sam Gardner says, Frank, didn't Chiskis end up smoking the drugs with Claudia anyway? Maybe she did. I don't know if those drugs were real at the end of the day, or if they were real, they probably did smoke it together. But trust me, there is more to that story, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be sharing more details right after the new year. And you know what that means, guys? That means La Roña has no other topics. She has to be talking about me. So trust me. Now, guys, I do want to just add something. You know, there's been all this talk about, you know, all these things about me and whatever. You know, whatever I did in the past, guys, you know, these are things that me and my wife address privately. You know what I mean? So it's not like anything new that's been brought up, you know. So it's not like I'm going to be going anywhere, guys. You know what I mean? Like, whatever issues that I may have had with my wife, you know, me and my wife are good. You know, it's evident that we're together because we still love each other. So so that's all I have to say about that, guys. But believe me, guys, the story about La Roña trying to frame Chisquis is true, and she knows that I'm not lying. Because unlike La Roña, I do put things together in a way that makes sense with screenshots, with audios, and things that make logically sense. Um, Liz Cantu says, Frank, um, La Roña acts as if my, yeah, that's true. So guys, La Roña acts as if my marriage is somehow her marriage. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the analogy and the metaphor of saying, well, it's like we were married. But me and La Roña, like, we didn't have that relationship. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have that relationship in the sense, like, I don't know. How would I say? I'm just trying to. I never really had any real special relationship with La Roña other. I mean, she was a friend, just like any other friend that I help out. But I never consider her in any other way other than a friend, a good friend. But I never said, when shit happened, I didn't say, man, like we're splitting up, like fuck, I'm gonna be crying. I never fucking cried about that. Um, so I don't know why she thinks that in her head. Maybe she had some sort of I don't know. Maybe she wanted something to do with me, guys. And she's always, here's the thing, guys. Think about it. She's always asking people to see pictures of my private parts. Why? I think she has an obsession. Think about it, guys. She literally asked Mika, do you have Frank's pictures of his private parts? Like, why would you be asking pictures of my private parts? It's like, oh, well, what about D. Sanchez? Does she have pictures of his private parts? Like, I honestly think, guys, La Roña literally. I think La Roña thought I was her boyfriend. Because, I mean, I remember. Guys, I remember several times in the group chats, she would be asking, Frank, so are there any private pictures of you? Can I see them? I'm like, what? Like, why would you fucking be asking me that? And she still asks, like, guys, she's still asking. She's like, hey, Mika, do you have Frank's private parts pics? Like, why? Why would you be asking for those fucking pictures? Pinche cochina. So, yeah, guys, I do think that La Roña definitely has had an obsession over me. It's one thing to criticize me, like, okay, you can criticize me, but I mean, she has definitely an obsession with me. You know. Sam Gurner says, Frank, she's more than old enough to be my mom. Yeah, she technically could be my mom because I'm 38, right? I'm 38. She's 54. So that's 16 years. Marlene Couto says, Frank, she's asking because she wants to use the pictures against me. Guys, nothing. There's nothing out there. Here's the thing. There's nothing out there that can be used against me. The only person that could put things against me is me. And if my wife ever wanted to like go against me, then maybe, of course, my wife, because she's my wife. But there's nothing that La Roña, there's nothing that all these other people that don't like me, there's nothing that these other people have anything they can use to be used against me. Why? Well, because it's me. And if I have anything to say, like if there's anything bad about me, like that I've done, I already know about it because I did it. And of course, my wife. Shelly Salazar says, Frank, take one for the team. Maybe se le quita la obligada. No, I'm not gonna take one for the team. Sorry, guys. But yeah, guys, she definitely wants to see my private parts, and more than once, because she wants to be masturbating to my pictures. Believe me, guys, she hasn't had a man in 14 years, 15 years. We're gonna be at 16 years. I don't know how many years now. So, but yeah, guys, she has nothing to talk about. So she has to bring all this. Oh, and then she brings up this. She brings up, guys. There's this Rascuache girl from high school that I went to school with, but I I honestly didn't even know who this girl was, and I've already said this story anyway. But for those that don't know, um, La Chiskiada had put a video of me that was out there public from in front of me, from a guy that his name is Raul Martinez. And that night, I went to a bar, and then after the bar, we went to meet up at Tacos de Marcelo in Brownsville, in La Southmost. And when I walk in, this girl is there, that girl from high school. Like I said, I knew who she was, but like I really didn't know anything about her. So I walk into this taqueria place, and she starts talking shit, saying that I was a nobody in high school. Keep in mind, me and this girl, I didn't really know who she was. You know, in high school, everybody like knows, okay, like, oh, I know who this girl is, but I didn't have anything. I never talked to her. We didn't have any classes together. You know, I was in different stuff. I was in chess. I was in band. You know, like nerdy stuff. You know what I mean? So I didn't have anything like that. Anyway, but sure enough, I walk into the taco place and she's talking shit about me. And then she throws salsa. Like, here's the thing, guys. I was actually assaulted by green salsa. So, so anyway, she starts opening her mouth and saying I was a nobody in high school, and she was saying that she had more vaginas than me in high school. So I basically, you know, I kind of tell her, okay, is like, is that what you're proud of? That you have more vaginas or more penises than me? Is that something to be proud about, especially in high school? You know. Anyway, so she starts throwing these salsas at me, and you know, what type of person throws salsas at you? Anyway, so sure enough, she actually, when I, you know what got her mad, guys, when I told her, and I have the video. Maybe I'll share with y'all when I get back to town. But there's a there's a part where I tell the girl, all your babies are from different baby daddies. Now I didn't know if that was true or not. I did know she had four babies, and all four babies have different baby daddies. Keep in mind, guys, I have nothing against people that have different baby daddies. All right, but I doubt that the baby daddies that she's had were ever really in her life. You know what I mean? So anyway, that hit her nerve, and she started getting pissed. So she got pissed. She came at me. She tried to assault me, and man, I kicked her right in the. I kicked her, guys, really. And I talked about this before, guys. Literally, her body went like this, and then when I kicked her, all the people that were in the table, they all got up, and it was slippery, and I fell down, and that was the end of that. Actually, the police called me. The police called me afterwards, and they wanted to press charges. So the police called. They called me, and then they reviewed the video surveillance, and then they dropped the charges. Then they even asked me, Frank, do you want to press charges because she's the one that actually threw the salsas at you, and that's assault. And I just said, nah, don't worry about it. And that was that. Like, nothing ever came up. Nothing ever came out of it. That was in 2005 or 2006. So one of those 2 years, 2005 or 2006. Anyway, Eric Ramirez says, Frank, you need to take your pictures to Hopscotch when you come to San Antonio. They will love it. Yeah, we definitely go to San Antonio. We'll take them there. Just give me the address. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. Like, keep in mind, I don't need to make 3-hour videos to make a point across. You know, usually I'll post something, and that post kind of takes care of that. But you know, people have been messaging me all day, and I'm like, okay, I'll make a small video. So anyway, guys, let me answer any questions. So questions and answer times. If you have any questions, let me know, guys. I will answer any questions that you may have. And let's see. How do I type on this thing? I don't think I could type. Oh. DJ says, Frank, please address her talking about. Oh, so guys, yeah, Lorena keeps talking about my son. Guys, she keeps talking about that Gael. She keeps talking about Gael not being my son or some stupid shit like that. Um, guys, what's funny is that my wife um, was probably already pregnant by the time she met my brother. That's how stupid she was saying those stupid things. Um, but Letty says, Frank, should I consider you my brother-in-law? but um, but yeah, guys, like I said, I don't need to be making 3-hour videos. You know, I usually get to the point. Sometimes I might talk a little bit more than I need to, but I don't need to be making 3-hour videos to talk about the same thing. Linda Sanchez says, Frank, and whose business is if Gael is yours or not? That's no one's business. Well, it is my business because Gael is my son. Like, you know, I conceived that boy. That's why I love Gael. Guys, me and my wife, we only have 2 kids. We only have 2 kids, Gael and Lucia. I don't have any other kids. My wife doesn't have any other kids. Me and my wife only have 2 kids. And that's it. Just Gael and Lucia. I don't have any other kids that I'm not aware of. Neither does my wife. You know. So just get to Liz Cantu says, Frank, Gael looks exactly like you. Of course, like he. Oh, speaking of Gael, guys, Gael literally has almost pretty much identical genes as like to me. Um, he has to wear glasses. I had to take him today to the eye doctor. We took him to the eye doctor, and he has what do you call it? Myopia. In Spanish, myopia. How do you say that in English, guys? Myopia, myopsy. I don't know the correct words, but anyway, he has to get glasses, so he's gonna be getting glasses next week. We already took him to the eye doctor. His eyes are good, but he can't see. He can't see from far, so he's gonna have to wear glasses just like me. Guys, it's almost like saying. It's almost like saying, guys, think about this. It's almost like saying that Sirena was not La Roña's daughter. You know what I mean? Because Sirena looks exactly like La Roña. You know what I mean? So I would never ever say that Sirena is not her daughter, because I mean it's almost like when you look at Sirena, it's almost like a mini me of La Roña. You know what I mean? So I would never ever accuse La Doña of something like that. But in her head, because her head's twisted and works that way, she thinks that, that guy is not my son. Mark Canal says, Frank, I heard on Facebook the kids are her brothers. Guys, I've heard this rumor too, that La Doña had sex with her brothers, and that's why the 2 older kids, they came out mentally disabled. Because, there's this study, and I guess it's been proven that when relatives have sex with each other, things like that can happen. Hereditary issues. So that's one thing that's been mentioned, that she had sex with her brothers. But why would I be mentioning that if I don't have any proof? You know what I mean? Like, why would I say that Goyito and Adrian are her brother's kids as well, if I don't have any proof, and I'm just throwing accusations? Like, what proof do I have to say that Goyito and Adrian are her brother's kids? You know what I mean? So if I don't have any proof, why would I say that? But La Roña, she's trash. She's always gonna be trash. She lives in and out of her house. From the inside is trash, and from the outside is trash. And she looks like trash. So that's all she's gonna be, guys. Think about it. So I won't say anything that I don't know personally. Anyway, so let me know, guys, what any other questions. Celeste Lopez says, Frank, you didn't conceive him by yourself. Carla deserves a lot of credit. Of course, yes, that's true. Shout out to Marta Linian. Shout out to Robbie Stanton. Oh, by the way, guys, if y'all want to become an official supporter, you can do it through Facebook and through the website. So please sign up to be a supporter. We had a supporter giveaway just recently. When was it? Was it on Christmas Day? On Saturday? Um, oh, okay, yeah. So, guys, we had a supporter giveaway on Saturday. We gave a $100 gift card, a $50 gift card, and a $25 gift card. So we're gonna be doing some more gift card giveaways for our supporters soon. Um, Shelly Salazar says, Frank, she don't ask for guys. She's always asking for money, all the time. Shout out to Margie Bassett. Margie is the lady that gave us the box of jewelry, so that we can give those things away. And Rosie Ray says, Frank, I missed the supporter giveaway. Rosie, you missed. Oh, by the way, guys, something I wanted to bring up is shout out to Helen Holte, Natalie Holt. Shout out to Natalie. Um, Guys, I wanted to bring up that this summer, well, that's coming up. We're going to Mexico. The price of passports have gone up, guys, by like $20 or something. So, guys, get your passports as soon as possible because the price is going up and times of the passports, they're taking a little bit longer as well. Please get your passports if you're going to go with us this summer to Mexico. Let's get to says, Frank, how much are passports? Well, I want to say they're around $120, give or take. So, oh, Marta Lignan says, Frank, how true is it that when La Roña says that if I stream her, she would get paid? Guys, she's not gonna get paid if I stream her. That's completely false. She thinks she's gonna get paid because of streamer. No, she's not gonna get paid. That's why she doesn't want me to stream her. It's like kind of reverse psychology. You know what I mean? Like saying, "Oh yes, Frank, stream me so I can get paid." But in reality, she doesn't want me to stream her. But we're gonna stream her when I get back to Houston. We're gonna do Roña TV, so that we can criticize all the bullshit that she says. Um, RJ says, Frank, does Molly have a passport? She doesn't have a passport, but she does have her vaccination records for rabies and parvovirus and I don't know what else. So I guess that's her passport book. Linda Sanchez says, Frank, is the birth certificate enough? I use it when I go to Progreso, or I even show my expired passport. Linda, the thing is, crossing to Progreso, to Matamoros, to Reynosa, those are border cities, and there's like a kind of a there's kind of an agreement that U.S. citizens can go into the border within like 15 miles, but anything past 15 miles, you're gonna need a passport. So get your passport, and since you already had a passport before, applying to a new one should be fairly easy. Anyway, guys, what other questions? We've been live about 30, 40 minutes, so let me know. Linda Sanchez says, Frank, thank you. It's been expired since last June. It's okay, Linda. I know you can still go to Progreso with a birth certificate, but since we're going to be traveling into the interior of Mexico, yes, you want to get your passport, and then all you need is once you get your passport, go to the immigration office at the bridge, and for $30, you'll get a 6-month visit visa. Erica Ramirez says, Frank, when does Cook with the Mars resume? It resumes right after the New Year. As soon as the New Year starts, me and my wife will be doing some more cooking videos. Shout out to Raquel Fiallos. She's actually in town in the Rio Grande Republic. Raquel, make sure to go to South Padre Island tomorrow. So, guys, I know y'all want Ronya TV. Guys, and normally I could do Ronya TV, but right now I'm in vacation and I'm enjoying my days off. So, the thing is, when I do Ronya TV, I actually need to be in front of the. When I'm when I do Ronya TV, I need to be in front of the computer. So that's the thing. Like, if Ronya does a 2 hour video and I need to stream it, I need to be in front of the computer 2 hours. Sometimes I don't have 2 hours to sit in front of the computer. That's why I don't stream her as much as people want me to do it. It's not because, well, I don't like. There's nothing that La Roña has on me that she hasn't said already. You know what I mean? Mari Cruz says, Frank, too bad Angie was not around to supervise all the donations and the bags and the bikes. I think she has a little bit more integrity. Yes, that is true, Mari. She does have a little bit more integrity, even though she has said some things about me and my wife as well. Marcus Canales says, Frank, you should do Elmo Roña TV, please, with her. Shout out to Liz. I definitely will be doing that as soon as I get back home. Sam Gurner says, Angie the racist. Yes, Angie's racist. Which, Angie's a lot. I think she's just a little bit older than La Roña, so they have that mentality from back in the day. No pasa nada says Frank. Is it true La Roña did a fundraiser for Michelle and kept the money? I don't know. Here's the thing. When that fundraiser was made, that's when all the shit happened between La Roña and me. So there was a period that I didn't really talk to Michelle at the time. So I don't know the details of that fundraiser. I don't know if La Roña kept any money. So I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly those details because I wasn't around. So I can't tell you right now. I can look into it, but I did hear something about that. I'll need to ask Michelle to let me know exactly what happened. Liz Cantu says, Frank, I heard she kept $400 that was donated to Michelle. Guys, don't give La Roña money. She will definitely use that money and keep it. And she'll make an excuse of why she can't give it out. So yeah, that was kind of that was like obviously, like I said, I don't know the details, so I really can't give too much of an opinion. But just based on what I know, how La Roña is and how she acts, it's not surprising if she definitely kept the money. You know. Oh, by the way, guys, um, Fangs Traders is about to go live soon, so please join the page. Fangs supporters. Please join Fangs Traders and follow the journey. We're almost there. I'm almost to the point of the money that I need to get started. No pasa nada. Oh, sorry. No pasty pasta. No pasty pasta says Frank. I heard Wanganet jump shipped and bailed on La Roña. I heard that she called in just yesterday, but Wanganet pretty much doesn't want any of this smoke anymore. Mr says Frank. She's so desperate to find a loan to put you in jail. Guys, I want to tell you something. I never have asked anybody for any money with in relation to Fangs Traders. All the money that I put into that portfolio has been hard work of pretty much a year and 2 months worth. So any money that I've earned has been pretty much through my job and my jobs, because I actually have 2 jobs in total. Plus, just doing other stuff on the side, like doing uniforms, fixing a computer every now and then in the blue moon. So all that money that I have for Fangs Traders is money that I really have put, you know, sacrifice. You know, I've sacrificed a lot of my time, and we're almost there. We're at 88% there. So I should have enough to start soon. Vanessa Caballero says, Frank, my cousin, my husband's cousin is making good money with trading. Awesome. Natalie Holt says, Frank, I heard today she showed where Alexandra got her loan. I'm sure Wanganet found the information for her. Guys, the only thing I know about the PPP loans is two things. Either one, you got a loan, and if you got a loan, you have to pay back the loan. It's kind of like the same thing. You borrow money from the bank, you got to pay the money back. So it's not free money. Now, two, either Alexandra got a loan, and maybe she didn't have to pay back the loan, which is, was it a loan forgiveness? But if Alexandra did get loan forgiveness, she still had to apply for the loan traditionally, and she had to meet the criteria of why the loan was um, forgiven. Forgiven. So it's not like Alexandra just scammed the government and got free money. You know what I mean? Like she has to show proof, like how the money's used, how it's used for payroll, and all this stuff. So it's not like, you know, she just applied for it and just got free money. You know, she had to meet criteria indicating why she's able to apply for the loan. Now, Ocean Microsystems, the company that I had, the only employee is me, and it's not like I haven't been able, I haven't been making any money, so I never applied for any loans. So that's what I do know about that. DJ says, Frank, it was only an $8,000 PPP loan. It's nothing close to the $30,000 La Roñosa has scammed out of viewers. This guys, La Roña has definitely scammed a shitload of people for their money this year. Got you. And that's why she doesn't. That's why she doesn't want her page to close, because you know, with her page on YouTube, that's how she's scamming people. Got you bad. Trust me, guys. Just on the quinceañera alone, she got a lot of free money, big time. Plus, if you add, you know, money for the cell phone, money for the computer, you know, money for the bail that I gave her, you know, she's definitely taking advantage. You know, got you bad. Anyway, guys, any other questions? And I'll be more than happy to answer any last minute questions. It's actually 7 o'clock right now. I'm gonna take a little nap. Margie Bassett says, Frank, her Facebook went down. I don't know if La Roña's Facebook went down. She did mention she was going to take it down, so I don't know. But anyway. I think that's about it, guys. MR says, Frank, she has no job. She has no credit. I doubt her kids have good credit. Thanks to her. That's why she loves the free money. Sam Gurner says, Frank, what are you and Carla doing this New Year? Guys, this New Year, me and my wife, if everything goes to plan, we should be in Monterrey, Mexico. My wife has some relatives in Monterrey, and we're going to spend the New Year with them. And we might leave as soon as tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday? So we might leave either tomorrow or Thursday. That's what we'll be doing for New Year. Vanessa Caballero says, Frank, los roñosos cannot... Guys, the majority of los roñosos, al chile, they're losers, guys. Think about who the moderators are. Who are the moderators that los roñosos, that Roña has? She has Wanganet. We all know she was exposed. I'm trying to think. Who's that other guy? Mark Hernandez. That's another loser. He's a creep. Most of Chile guys, most of them are losers, guys. Got you. But I don't worry about them really. I'm worrying about what I do. So this 2022, we're gonna be coming for everything. El Creep says that he has his own business. Maybe he does, and more power to him, but he's still a creep. Betelu says, Frank, Wanganet says she's humble because she drives a Honda. Betelu, the only reason that she said that because she got exposed. And when she was talking shit about me driving an old car, it actually turned out it was her that was driving an old car. And that's why she's all humble. Like that's why she had to step down from the high horse that she was in. Because now that she was exposed for living in a duplex, for not working, for driving a 2007 Honda, all of a sudden, she's like, oh, I'm humble because I drive a Honda. All right, guys. Any last questions? We've been live. It says 24 minutes here, but I think it's been longer than that. We're probably close to an hour. Leti Cantu says, Frank, she hardly calls in now and doesn't use her and badass voice anymore. Of course not, because she's been exposed. Wangane has been exposed as a damn liar. So now, she's a nobody. Which we always knew that she was. Ana González dice, Ofelia dice que usted y ella estaban divorciados. Así que dígame, Frank, ¿usted estaba casado con ella? No, nunca estaba casado con ella. Ella en su mente piensa que algún momento estuvimos juntos o que tuvimos más que una amistad, pero realmente nunca tuvimos nada. Lamentablemente, porque ella piensa de esa manera, ella piensa que lo que pasó era un divorcio, pero no era un divorcio. Solamente que ella mintió sobre bastantes cosas y solamente eso. Nunca estábamos casados, nunca teníamos una relación más que una amistad. Molly was on Roña's chat last night. Is that Wanganet? It might be Wanganet, guys. Mary Cruz says, Frank, I haven't watched La Roña show in a week, but did Wanganet ever show back up after being exposed? Mary Cruz, no. She got exposed. Big time. Wanganet couldn't back up her claims, and that's it. Wanganet is no more. And it was very easy to expose her. Helen Holty says, Frank, do you celebrate with fireworks? Well, we're going to be in Mexico, and, in Mexico, it's kind of dangerous to be outside New Year's. So, well, I guess, yeah, we might have some fireworks, maybe. Let's get to says, Frank, what do you want to eat tomorrow? Don't break the bank. Okay, Liz, let me see. What am I going to eat tomorrow? Where is it that you're going to be invited tomorrow? I might be in Monterey. So, maybe some cabrito. Betty says, Frank, will you and Ophelia ever be besties again? Well, we were never besties to begin with. She was just a friend. She was somebody that I tried to help. But that's all it was. No, we're not going to be friends ever again. Frank, Ana Gonzalez is trolling. Yeah, I know she's trolling. Shout out to Esther Garcia. Liz Cantu says, Frank, you're not going to eat corn? All right. Well, guys, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, right after the new year, We'll be posting some more stuff. So I just want to thank you once again for your continued support, for y'all being here, for y'all spending time out of your evening to watch this video. And keep in mind, we're not going to be going anywhere. We'll be cooking with the Mars right after the New Year. As soon as we get back home, we definitely will be cooking something. And I just want to thank you for your support. And, you know, La Roña is going to be talking about me because that's all she has. She has no show without me. So, you know, she's going to go. She says she's not going to make no more live videos tonight. But, guys, something is tickling her butthole like this. Le está picando el. So she has to make a video tonight, guys. Trust me. So, but I'll probably be guys. I sleep early, like after 11 o'clock. I'm like half asleep. So by 12 o'clock, if she's making any videos, I'm gone. Like I'm sleeping. So, so if she does go live at night, usually I don't know anything about it till the next day, because people told me, and then I'll check out, any clips that people send me. Anyway, but guys, we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you on later this evening. Talk to you guys later.